year. We are with Conversations and Cocktails with Kelda and Krew. This is season 2, Elevation, episode 4, Gratefulness. So we're going to end the year with Gratefulness. The regular podcast team consists of Jana, Barb is behind the scenes, Cam Girl, Monica, who wasn't able to be with us, and Janine, who wasn't able to be with us. But we do have some special guests here. We have Lisa, I'm going to say Clay. Damn it, she will always be Lisa Clay. We have Danielle Dickerson.
Thank you for having us.
And Maria Walker. And nephew that you can't see, he is the one with all the decor. We are at nephew's house. Okay. We always shouldn't say always, this is our second year, but we gonna always end the podcast year at nephew's house because he has the holiday decorations with the hostess with the mostest. So we gonna always end here. But we are here in his house, y'all. Wait till we share pictures. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
It is.
The toy soldier, right? Nutcracker behind me. He decorated himself. He painted it himself. Holla at him for all your decoration needs for the holidays. All right. And all holidays, not just Christmas, okay? But yeah, he did that himself, okay? So we are here to talk about gratefulness. First of all, y'all know how we do. We are going to set the tone with the cheers. We normally do a shot, and so I made these. This was extra labor of love, trust me. But I made jumbo tequila jello shots, and they're in the shapes. You probably can because they're losing their shape and everything.
No, mine is like a star.
I'll post pictures, but they're in different Christmas holiday shapes.
It's a wreath.
So yeah, so I made those, and then I also made wassail. So what did I call it? Holiday wassail? I don't know. Wassail margarita. Okay, wassail margarita. The ingredients I posted on Facebook. If you didn't see it, inbox me if you want the ingredients. But we are going to do a cheers to the holiday, to life, to gratefulness, to family, I'm not going to even say friends because my friends, my current circle, my big and small circle are my family.
I know that.
Yes. All of that into a successful podcast. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's very refreshing. Oh, it really is. Oh, very refreshing.
Look, if you know, you know.
This is off the camera bar. So we want to talk about gratefulness, and somebody keep me in tune. Okay, I'll watch the clock because we can talk forever. So at the end of last year, beginning of this year, I saw a reel or something. I don't know what it was, but it was a challenge for you to write down every week something that you're grateful for that happened during that week. And so I got all the ladies together and I was like, look, I want to do this. And so I even sent reminders for the past 51 weeks. Today is the day. Write your little note down, And so you're supposed to keep them in a jar. Okay. And so I think it was just for you to be grateful for and recognize being grateful. But in January, I want to have a Zoom event and us kind of just read through some of the things we went through over the years.
Okay, I love that idea.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that.
And I would love to do it again.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it. Maybe we should do it another year because, and see how it goes. So I was thinking about that.
I'm really happy.
So I got a whole jar full, but I wanted to start with that and say it was challenging some weeks because where you should be grateful all the time, yes. But sometimes when you meet up with challenges and stuff, it's hard. So this makes you be conscious and make conscious acknowledgement of things to be grateful for. So there were some weeks that was challenging, other weeks it was so easy. And I think the easier weeks where Jaden was involved. It was easy for me to write down stuff. Yes, it was easy for me to write down stuff. So a lot of mine are him, and a lot of mine are about my girls and events and things. So I mean, it was nice. I like doing it. So I think there were so many things, but I think the thing that stood out the most for me this year was we have been trying to make big, incredible memories in small doses.
Yeah.
And I think we've done that. You know what I mean? Especially like bringing you all into this circle, and that started with a little small thing at your house. And you know, so I think that's what it's been. And so we've fallen short on a lot of things that we've been trying to do. And I think we just got we want to make all these memories that we're trying to pack everything in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think we just make a list and just start chipping away at the list and just continue to try to make memories because life is short.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful for all of my girls and all the support, and you all support me through all of my ridiculousness, all of my extraness, and all of my rah-rahness. So I appreciate that. I really do, because I know I'm a lot and I own that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the relationships. I appreciate nephew who has followed behind me and helped me execute so many things, you know, even when I have been that rah-rah person, like, no, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. So I do really appreciate that kind of support, and I want y'all to know that. And then, you know, I'm just so happy and so proud of my sons. So I'm grateful for them and all the things they have accomplished and are trying to do with their lives, and just life and the health I have.
Yes.
I am grateful for being self-aware and recognizing when I need to check myself and recognize that what I bring to my issues. And I had a real tough struggle with that with my job. And when I started to own my role in the negativity that I was dealing with, it changed. You know, so being self-aware, and I try my best to live in my truth, and I try to own my shit, because I know that's hard. And you have to recognize when you bring in shit to the table. So in doing that, it has totally changed relationships.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So this year has been a lot, but it's been a good lot. So I am grateful to have made it through, because so many people didn't. And I'm looking forward to 2026, and I'm just going to approach it with the same energy, and we're going to do this.
Yes.
So I would like to go around the table and just let everybody kind of talk a little bit about something major, something small, whatever, what you're grateful for this year.
So before we do that,
Okay.
Moni says,
Oh,
hi ladies.
Hey,
You're supposed to be there. Hey,
Yes.
Money.
And then you have someone, Juke179R, says, I'm from the class of 88 ETHS, and they're calling from looking in from the UK.
Ooh.
Is that Michael Goldsman?
I think so.
Oh my
I think that's Michael Goldsman. Wow, hey!
In the UK.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
And then Michael Allen
Michael Allen.
says, Cat Williams in the background.
No. You think the Nutcracker looked like Cat Williams?
I'm like,
Right. Future budget.
Yeah.
There you go. Claim it.
That's
Yes.
Okay. So anybody else before we go around the table?
That's it.
Okay. So Danielle, we'll go with you. We'll
Okay.
just go around.
All right, so we're just doing one thing we're grateful for,
Well, I
like
mean,
three
you know,
or
however you want
whatever.
it.
Okay.
Jello shot.
So should we do a Jello shot?
We don't have to. I'm just, I want some.
Okay, let me try it.
Oh yeah,
So
y'all trying.
Okay, let me try it
You
first.
can't see her,
Who? Can't see who.
Danielle.
Oh my
I can
god,
see her.
Can't see?
can you hear
I
me?
can see
What do you
her.
need to do?
I can see
What,
her.
do it?
Let's go for it.
But what
Oh,
are you
scroll
looking
more
at?
towards Kelda because they can't
Facebook
really
or
see you.
YouTube?
Facebook.
I have YouTube.
Oh, cause on there.
Okay.
You can see her on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So things that I'm grateful for of 2025. I thought about this earlier today. I am grateful for the wisdom my parents shared with me, because what I think in losing my mom a couple years ago, what I learned by not having parents is that they are your biggest fans, and they are your biggest advocates. And so when they're gone, you really don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Like I know I don't. I like nobody, not even
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
So that being said, I give great thanks for the wisdom they share with me. My father wasn't with me for a very long time, but geez, did he share a great deal of insight. Same thing with my mom. The amount of insight they shared is making me a wiser person. And being an only child who never got married and don't have kids, I think it's really important for you to have a plan or a goal. And if I didn't have that type of insight from my parents, I think I would be very lost and I would be in danger. Because when the people that are your biggest advocates are no longer there, you rely on outside people that you really have never had to rely on.
Yeah.
I ain't relying on nobody but God, Jah, Buddha, and anybody else. The one that is I that's who I am going to impress with dedication, and perseverance. And I would never have had that if my parents did not bestow that upon me over the very short period of time that I had them in my life. That's my first thing that I'm grateful for, because I wouldn't have shelter. I wouldn't have a pension. I wouldn't have any of the shit that I have now that actually is more than my parents had, with assets and Roth IRAs and you name it. I wouldn't have any of these things if I didn't learn from them. So I give thanks because I am in a tenfold better position. So that's so I can look after myself. There's that. So then the second thing I'm grateful for is friends, because friends have become family.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
which is almost inevitable
Yeah.
as you start losing more people.
Yes.
But every friend ain't somebody's house you're trying to go to.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So,
Say
and so what I mean by that is that the older I get, the more protective I am of my energy, because I pick up on other people's energy. That being said, I am.
Yeah, she's like
That being said, I can smell it like burnt toast. And so I am very strategic. So I give great thanks for my friends, because I have a lot of friends. And when I was older, my dad used to say, you don't have friends, you have acquaintances. But those acquaintances and friends are holding me down and have been for quite a while. And I will say, I'm shocked that I have made such close friends at work. Because I was like, I don't need any more friends.
Yes.
But you'd be
I have to. It's really
Yeah.
weird because I have my manager years ago when I worked in Insignia. Her and I are still really close.
Yeah, right.
And she lives in Julie. She lives in Arizona, and during the pandemic, I shipped her wipes because she couldn't find any.
See?
You know what I mean? So I definitely have a few, not a lot, but I
No,
do
not a
have
lot.
a few friends
Yes.
from different jobs that are still good friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I give thanks for friends, because I've met them, and I've known Kelda for years.
Yeah.
So but I appreciate the new and the old friends.
Yeah.
And that is a huge, huge blessing.
But you have to let them know when you gotta let go of folks.
Oh, I'm really
and that's
good.
hard.
Well, not when you're intuitive.
Well, so I don't know if it's not about being intuitive, or you feel like you have to because of the longevity.
Oh yeah.
Of
Okay.
it.
Yeah. I
You know
hear
what
it.
I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you gotta know when you gotta be like, you know what? Okay, I can't, because I have to protect my energy.
Yes.
And that's what I grew
Yes.
I grew up
Yes.
hearing that too. I grew
I
up
have
hearing
to.
that. You have to.
Nothing negative against you. If I see you, I can speak. We can even laugh and joke. But
Well, that's with
whole
work
thing-
relationships or even
Yes.
relationships, period.
Family, yes.
Family.
What's toxic is
Anybody.
toxic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
But you also
Yeah.
have to understand, knowing somebody a long time don't mean y'all been friends a long time.
Absolutely.
Oh, I
Yes.
heard that.
That right
That's
there.
wise. That's wise.
That right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Very true.
So those are two blessings. I always give thanks for my health. I always give thanks for being in tune with my gut. You know, I listen to my intuition, and I give thanks for that.
Yeah.
Because many people don't.
They
listen.
don't. Or they don't even recognize it.
They don't
Right.
recognize it, and that's unbeknownst to them. You know, they just haven't been taught.
Yeah.
So health, and I also am grateful that I actually am inspired. You know, because like you could really like not be inspired to do
Yeah.
shit in life.
Yeah.
It's easy. You know, everything costs money, or oh, I can't afford that, or I can't do this, or I don't have a babysitter, or whatever. I give thanks that I am inspired and find the joy in every day. Be it organizing or purging my undergarment drawer, or be it. I
just stuffed some shit in my drawer the other night, like, damn it.
I need to go through this shit. The small things. So those are things that I'm grateful for. Of course, I'm grateful for family, but my family is getting much smaller. And so sometimes I feel like I would prefer to take family in doses, because the ones that are left are the ones that are left. That's a very, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because girl, I was a foot in mouth.
She was on her way.
I was on my way. Ones that are left. I'm just joking. I'm just saying that they're not my mom. They're not my dad. They didn't grow up in my household.
Yeah.
They don't have the same practices and principles
Yes.
as me.
Yes.
So I'm left with the
Oh my
name,
God, yes.
not people that share the same values
Yes,
or have the same compassion or consideration.
Yeah.
And so I am very blessed. And again, I'm so happy to be around you ladies
Yes.
to share and empowering each other, because we got this.
Yeah. We gotta know it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was beautiful.
So before that thought, Juke 179 says, "Have fun, ladies. Glad to see Kay is still having her amazing events. Have a wonderful New Year's. Cheers."
Cheers. We're coming to London. We're coming to London.
Yes.
Let's go visit them in the UK.
Yes.
I'm in.
I can fill you up.
I would love it.
Yeah, we'll do
Please,
that.
thank you.
Okay. All right, Maria.
Okay. Let's see.
Fill me up too.
Okay, well, shit. Okay.
What I'm grateful for, the one thing that comes to mind is being very intentional with my actions, intentional with everything. Care when it comes to me doing anything. I think this last year, just reflecting on it, I'm so grateful of the growth I've gone through. Finding my power as a woman.
Yeah.
Because we have so much power.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Know your worth.
When you find it and you realize it, there's nothing like it. So me going through this, and like Danielle said, having friends become family.
Yeah.
My family is very dysfunctional, you know, my childhood
As
family.
a childhood.
Yes, very
As a
dysfunctional.
whole.
So I don't have many close friends, you know, but the ones I have and the ones I'm growing, and you guys have been in my lives for so many years.
We
So
got
you guys,
stories.
we've all watched each other grow up, go through life changes, and so here we are, and I'm just so looking forward to the future, to our future endeavors. And just, I don't know, 2026, y'all, I think it's just going to be fabulous.
Yes.
It is.
So I'm grateful for all of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Click.
Gianna, my
Jenna.
Camera 1 or camera 2?
Girl.
Okay,
And so let me turn around.
Let me look the camera in its eyes.
Okay. So I just wanted to say that I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I'm truly thankful.
I'm gonna ban her next year. Next year, we gonna be behind the camera. Right.
You can't get rid of me ever.
No.
I am That's true.
thankful for just me finding out who I am
as a woman because I didn't always know who I was. I was a very shy individual. I don't know if y'all can tell that, but I was. And I didn't really think about myself as being a beautiful creature. Right.
Yes.
And so now I'm just seeing an inner beauty that just radiates.
Yes, because we've been seeing it. Wait, we have.
Oh my God.
I've been saying Michelle Obama
Okay.
lookalike.
We've been saying this for many
Exude
years.
that, please,
Yes.
and thank you.
Yeah.
And so I've been wearing some killer outfits too. I just want to say.
Oh,
So,
God.
I'm saying
She's grateful for online
I'm
shopping.
grateful for all my shopping.
Oh goodness.
That part. And I'm also grateful for this group of ladies and gentlemen who have kind of come in my life and then went back out of my life for just not for reasons of anything, but
Life.
our
Yes,
paths.
life.
That's life. Yeah.
I have some people that I've came back in contact with, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So when you find your core people, when you find somebody that can be there for you and rock with you and laugh with you and cry with you and have a good time with you, hold on to those people. So 2026, and I'll be the oldest first that's sitting at this table as far as I'm not gonna say my age. That doesn't matter.
No, Jan, I think I beat you, honey.
Well,
Right.
Oh yeah. We won't say my age, but yeah, honey, I
Okay,
beat
so
you.
she's okay.
Well, Jenna will be 56, so March.
Well, I'm 58.
Off the
So
mic bar.
there we go.
Well, the 70s.
We're in our 50s and it's beautiful.
The 70s group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll be
Jealous.
Off the mic bar.
Okay.
Jana may be the oldest in age, but in that mind.
Yes, she's got her mama's spirit.
Yeah.
My mommy's got Nancy's.
I was at the E-Town Get Down.
And who was there?
And but first person I
Nancy
see
was
walking in and Nancy at the bar, they wouldn't take her cash. So I bought her a
So
drink.
she's, oh God.
She was the first person I
Oh
saw
God.
at the E-Town
Oh,
Get
she
Down.
did.
She stays young, and I love her.
Only her.
Yeah, at a party.
Everywhere. And
She be everywhere.
After Thanksgiving
So-
party. Yeah.
And so also, I also wanted to say that I don't remember.
It'll come back.
It'll come back.
Let Barb
around.
just say it, that
But I'm
mind.
truly-
Oh God, don't say that.
No. Look, I let it pass me, and then I ran for it, and he let me on. So anyway, I'm thankful that I am in a master's program to become a special
Yes.
To become what?
a special ed teacher, master's
Oh, I
teacher.
love it.
And
I have a 4.0.
Yes.
So don't think that you're too old to ever go back to
Never.
school.
Never.
School
You're never
will
too old
always
to
be there.
learn.
Okay?
Never too old to learn.
Peace, I'm out. Thank you, and good night.
We want to catch Lisa and then you and then Javante. You want to?
I'm not. I'm thankful that I can balance myself.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
thankful.
Nice.
I mean, there's little things.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
there you go.
thankful that my knee is not locking up on me anymore.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
You went through
Lord.
that
I
spell.
mean, I get
Yeah.
that we're all thankful for friends and stuff. I love you guys, and I am thankful
Aw.
for that. So I'm just dittoing everything else you guys have said because I am grateful for that. But the little things, I'm thankful that I can do water aerobics now and not
Yes.
pass out.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Growth.
Yes.
I'm especially thankful that my mom was here for another Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Last year we were really scared, so
Ooh,
she
what a
waited
blessing.
this year.
Good.
Thankful my kids are still around.
Yes.
Not killing me yet. I'm thankful they have not achieved it yet.
I know that sentiment oh so well.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hilarious. I love
So
it.
just little things like that, you guys.
Yes.
I love
Beautiful.
that.
I love
Grateful
that.
for movement.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Oh my
We were
goodness.
just talking about that.
That's
Yes.
a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Lisa.
Okay, well, I am thankful, grateful, and blessed to be here and looking at 55 in January.
Very good. I love it.
I am always grateful for my granddaughter. She's my baby. Especially, with her dad being gone. But
Friends.
also, I'm grateful that I was able to embrace my vulnerability because I don't think I would have made it through all these years since his death if I hadn't, because I would have been bottled up, been holding everything in. And I am grateful, thankful, and blessed for the family that I have, because my family is a whole nother story.
Girl.
My God.
We're too little to be just dysfunctional. Even though the love is there.
Dysfunction is dysfunction.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so-
It is. But it's made us who we are, I think,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know?
And
Mhm.
like I am
Just
not the
shows you what not to
matriarch
be.
of my
Yes,
family, and
yes.
I'm like I can't fathom that because I'm still my granddaughter, the biggest baby. So how I'm the matriarch, but my family has shown up and shown out, and I am beyond grateful. I'm blessed to have friends like Kelda that even though I go away forever and visit random parts of the earth.
Right. The gypsy of us.
Yes.
Yes, that
Okay.
is me.
Nice.
I
know that.
That's me.
Jealous.
But when I come back, I'm back. And I'm right back in the fold. It's like I never left, and I love her for that. As long as bringing all of you all
Yes.
into my life.
I love it.
I have a nephew.
That's me, guys. That's me, guys. You too.
On camera. Nephew Jamal.
But I'm just grateful for life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
That's right.
Thankful that he's still alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, nephew.
Well,
And I don't know if you can be singing.
I know
but we
it's
hear your
a
voice.
I know it's a
If you wanna
cliche.
pick up the
I know it's a
hammer, go.
cliche, but I'm thankful for the village.
Yeah.
Usually when you think about
Oh my
village,
God,
they be like, "Oh, it
yes.
takes
Oh, I
a
need to-
village to raise
I
a
need
child."
to touch on
But what happens when I'm not a child anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does the village go away?
No, they don't. They don't.
They shouldn't.
Well,
They
it's-
shouldn't.
I-
You just get a new village. Your
Yeah.
village starts building and growing.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
people come
Yes,
in. Different
absolutely.
people sometimes.
And
No, the aunties just get booked.
right, full,
That
so
too.
Yeah.
right. So
I do.
full transparency, I recently lost my job right before. You guys know how I am about the holidays,
Yes.
and I
Oh,
lost.
hell no.
I lost.
ETA?
I lost my job. No, I don't work at this thing.
Oh, no, I thought that.
I work for FQHC.
Yeah,
and-
well,
Oh,
Why?
I
and,
just- yeah.
our administration has just shifted some things within our organization, what have you. And I thought I was gonna
Yeah. It's scary.
lose my mind
It's scary.
because I hadn't
That
been
is
without a
very
job
scary.
since.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well, I started working late. It was 10 years. Like I started at 23. I'm 33 now. I was like, I don't know how to not
Yeah.
Have a job.
wake
It's
up
scary.
and go to work.
Right, yeah.
And then, I live alone and I have a dog and I have bills.
Yeah.
And so I was like freaking out. But through it all, my village and my relationship with the Lord, like I've really had to tap in to having a relationship with Him. It was so much transition. I lost my pastor because he left our church and went somewhere else. So it was like, you're still grieving that, and then you lose your job, you're grieving that,
a lot of grief.
But
It is.
the
It's a
village,
lot of transition.
the village that I've built has been consistent,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's just what I thought about, because usually it's when you hear the term village, most people think like little ones that you're
Yeah,
bringing up,
yeah.
like mom has somebody to call who can pick up Johnny from daycare and all of that stuff,
right.
but what about when Johnny becomes a teenager and Johnny's an adult?
And so, you know what? So I want to interrupt you really
No, that's
quick. So villages shouldn't end.
No.
And when we grew up, our villages don't end. And so it's up to people like us to instill the importance of villages with everybody so that they continue. And the village was important to me because the village I had growing up was bananas. Like to the point where my godparents literally became my second parents. And they had two boys, the Tuckers, y'all know. They had two boys and they never had a daughter. I was the daughter because they ended up being my godparents when we got baptized. And they treated me like I was the daughter. Like I have been the daughter to them. Like when I will never forget when Uncle Tucker got his new Cadillac Baritz. I was the first child to drive it.
Wow.
I was the first child, and he was like, "Don't go by the high school, because if he see you, he gonna be there." I went straight to the high school. Beeline to the high school. But you know, but those villages are so important, and I'm bringing that up because now I still have Aunt Wilma and Uncle Jimmy. But and Ada being my godmother, she's gone, and I miss her because there's so many things I could go to her and say, and like our relationship as I became a grown woman was wonderful because I could say anything to her. You know what I mean? And it's like I would go and sit with her, and we would drink, and she would talk shit, and I would crack up, and I would talk just a little bit of shit. But she was amazing in that, and those villages. Like I've thought about, I gotta call Aunt Wilma and say hi to her, you know, and just kind of check in on her. But those people, those elders that were my village, are so important to me, and I'm trying to hold on to the ones that are still there. And so, reflecting on Richie and Clifton's village is right here. You know, this is Richie and Clifton's village, but now bringing Jaden in.
Yeah.
And now he has a village.
Yeah.
I watched him with Auntie Danielle and the dogs. I've watched him with Auntie Lisa, Auntie Jana, Auntie Barb, and he loves Cousin Javante and Cousin Asha. Like, you know, it is so wonderful to see that and to show him this is what a village is. This is love. Because when Vita's father passed, the way everybody circled around him and embraced him was amazing to me. And it like brought tears to my eyes because it's like he has the village that I grew up having within these older people. You know what I mean? And it was just wonderful. So villages are so important. So to your point, I am so grateful for all the villages that my parents created for me, for the village that I created for my kids, for the village that we're trying to create around Jaden. I mean, I say it all the time. Jaden is a trip. Like, he is so extra and he is so many things, but he's all of us. He's me, his mother first, his grandfather, his grandmother, his aunt, but then he's also me, Richie, a piece of Clifton, Dominique. He's all of us. And it's so funny to watch him because you can see the different people within him and how much they have impacted him. So villages are so important.
So even as adults, it's important. You know, we need that, like you were saying. You know, who you need someone to call still and say, "Hey, I'm going through a little something." Can you know? And you just need an ear. And you know,
And what made me think about it was I actually saw the post before you shared it, but it was a post about Black history, and it basically was like where the terms uncle and aunties come from. Why do we have why are we so big on saying this is my auntie, this is my uncle, what have you? And it was because one, we didn't have status. We did, but it wasn't recognized. And then it was a sense of endearment and this person means something to me. And respect. You know.
I want to say about villages, they don't go away, they grow up. Our position changes. So we're no longer the child, we now the auntie. We have our sisters to lean on. And as the nephew, you have the little ones looking up to you. But you still have us to lean on. Somebody that
you have the aunties.
You still have us to lean on. So it's just our positions switch throughout the village.
You know, and it was so funny because I watched Javante when he came in. I don't even remember what we were doing. When he came in and Jaden was over, we were doing something. And he walked past all of us and he spoke and everything. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, you know, why is he just walking past us? And he walked over to Jaden and picked him up and hugged him. It's like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, we need these villages for these kids because these poor Mexican kids, like that's a whole nother.
That's a podcast in itself.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother podcast. But the village is just so.
Yeah,
And
for
also,
sure,
I am
for sure.
1000% grateful for villages.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
me
goodness.
too.
I am
and
too.
they evolve though. They
Yeah.
evolve. Like
Mhm.
when my mom passed, a bass player from my dad's band started reaching out to me.
Okay.
When my mom passed, my dad's band member, it doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
it does make sense
Yeah.
because he was like, shit, that's
Yeah.
my boogie baby.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
That's my,
Yeah.
Yes.
little
Mhm.
Danielle.
Yeah.
And this man
Yeah.
literally reached out, and,
Yeah.
and he
I
won't
love
give
it.
up. Like I don't always
Yeah.
reply
Yeah.
at all,
That's not cool.
and he does not give up. He's
That's
always
good
Because he
stuff.
knows his
That's
role
what
in your business.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I think
yeah.
for him, for nephew, I think that we all embody what we want for our nephew to be.
Yeah.
You know, I have a nephew, he's in high school. But for this young man here, when he came into our lives, I kind of brought him into KD's. I brought him into Auntie Barb's. I brought him into Lisa. I brought him into Auntie Danielle. I brought him into Auntie Marie. And so,
I mean, the first time I
You
saw
know,
his
the
skills,
first
I was like,
time-
"Who is he?
yeah, who is he?
Like, wait a minute, who is this?
Genius.
yes,
I'm
he's
like,
just
I
he's a
need
genius.
him on my
And it's like, you should see when he's
team.
standing there, his mind, he's like standing there and you could see like the gears turning. He's like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
now,
told him
now,
immediately.
and now,
I was
yes.
like, I need
She
to
said,
talk
I need
to
to
you.
talk to
I
you.
need to
Yes,
talk
she
to
did.
you.
Yes, she
Yeah.
did. And I don't, and let me say this to you.
Yeah.
I don't ever want you to go through anything by
That
yourself.
part.
Yes.
Because you have
That
all
is
of
right.
people
You have
Christmas,
around here.
Yes.
Yeah, we've heard about that. Well, I wanted to fight you. Okay, we've all got you. Okay, we didn't have our people looked different. So our group of people looked different. Our support looked different.
Mhm.
We had it, but we didn't have it.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to figure some things out. So we leaned on friends. We leaned on each other, or we leaned on our high school people. You know my story. I went to all those Catholic high school. That's a whole nother story. Right. So you
Oh.
don't ever think
Yes.
that you're
You're
bothering
alone.
us,
Absolutely.
that you're by yourself. And I know you have your higher power, God. However,
Okay.
don't ever go through a holiday. Don't ever go through something by yourself, because we've all been there. We've all been let go of a job.
Yes.
We've all been alone on the holidays.
Yes.
We've all done all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to fight, but I will fight you.
Next time you need a ride, you call someone.
Absolutely, because we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're talking
You
about
got-
Christmas, guys. I spent Christmas by myself for the first year.
I was so mad. So mad about it. Yeah.
It was.
I mean, true, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, it wasn't.
It wasn't horrible. It was just.
It's
It just shook me. I never thought
But
that.
so some
I was like,
you.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But it's a teachable moment.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely on others
Mhm.
to bring you joy or to bring you balance or level.
Yes.
You have to get it.
Yeah,
You get it.
Right,
You do what
right.
you need
It's
to
not
do.
gonna come to you.
You
Right.
don't wait for other people or things to be perfect.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
You better get yours.
Yeah.
By any means necessary.
Yes.
If it means, like, I knew going into Christmas, a good Christmas for me was taking my dogs on a really good long walk and having a nice breakfast and watching some movies and had a fire in the back by myself.
Nice.
And then my neighbors found out I was going to be by myself, and they were like, "Will you please come over for dinner?"
Yeah.
And I did, and they are treating me like family.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Their
you are.
mother, the
Yes.
75-year-old woman, is like, you are part of our
Yeah.
family, Danielle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And they've always been saying that
Yeah.
for the last 2 years since my mom passed.
Yeah.
So I want you to know that sometimes your tribe takes on a different
Yeah.
group of people. It can be the same people,
Yeah.
but there are other people that will rally around
Yes.
us.
Yes.
And those
Yes.
they are
Absolutely.
amazing
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Danielle, can you share the story that you told me in the car about my granddaughter Naomi at the house? And
Oh my God.
So wait, one second.
Okay,
Okay.
Monica's great.
got
You got
Yes.
Monica's.
Oh, you.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
y'all go ahead.
So Tatiana 5809 says Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Happy
Janine
Kwanzaa.
says hello sisters, with you in spirit, and hi.
Hey.
So, Monica said, I'm grateful for each extra day I get
Yes.
with my loved
Yes.
one.
Yes.
And she said, my chosen family and for the patience to wait on her blessings. That's a big deal.
That's the truth.
And I know, I kind of know one of the things she's talking about, so that's good stuff.
And Janine also said, hey, sisters.
Yeah.
Hey, Janine.
Hey. Yes. Okay,
So what you got, Monica's in? Okay, good. So I went to Maria's on Christmas Eve. This year I told myself I would do things new. I would try new things, new traditions. So just hang out with new people that I thoroughly enjoy, that I normally wouldn't. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go to your daughter's house with you. That would be great.
I saw the videos and the pictures. It looked like so much fun.
Oh my God.
Damn, I should
It was.
Oh my God, it was great. And I had such a great time. So like we came in the house straight away and we put our purses and our shoes by the door. And then I come and sit down and they're immediately taking photos. And Maria's little granddaughter,
Naomi, she's 5.
Naomi is 5. Okay? She came over, the photo you saw of me.
Okay.
And I went and I put my arm, like, I went like this. I put my arm just right here.
Okay.
Girl, why she pulling my shit in?
Okay. Pull her in closer. You just see Daniel go.
And that's why my face in the photo is like, because I had never had I don't want to say too much, but like the only people that really do that are your parents and friends that know you need a hug.
And children because they know the innocent.
She knew Auntie Danielle was like, bring it on in.
I was trying to get her and say, some space. But people, everybody, everybody don't want you touching.
Exactly.
So
you gotta be careful now because people will fill kids' heads up. And so some of it is legit. Right. And some of it is legit, but some of it is we don't know each other.
So that's why Danielle was like, playing it safe. But Naomi grabbed her arm and said, bring that whole family. So that warmed my heart and I loved it.
Love that, yes.
So that was a wonderful thing to experience.
1 hour?
So I was very excited.
Oh, one at a time. We're talking. Okay.
I was very excited that a little child was 5 years old was extending, like it was almost like she was welcoming me into her arms.
And the babies
So it's pretty incredible.
Babies are so innocent. And they're just so real.
They just know stuff.
Yes.
That's just like Jaden. So he, because we've been taking pictures of this kid since he was born. So we got all kinds of pictures.
Hilarious.
And so he got to a point where he's like, no, I don't want to take any pictures. Don't record me. Like, he's like, no, don't take my picture. And so when he does want to take one, you snatch up those moments.
Yeah.
And I posted all the pictures. One day I was sitting at the kitchen table, and this was a couple weeks ago, and he came behind me, and he just started doing like this, and he was like all up in here, and I was like, oh my God, pictures, yes. And so, I'm kissing at him, and he's all snugged in my neck, and I'm like, oh my God, pictures. And it was so wonderful. I mean, and when I post about him, when I say he makes my heart happy, he does. Yeah. Like because my sons are grown. They don't mess with me for real.
Right.
Every once in a while. Like Ricky went to the movies last night, had a good time. Mm-hmm. But they don't mess with you for real. So when you get these little grandbabies that come and give you love and want to interact with you, it's like he just makes my heart happy. Like really, really does. I love it. And it's like, oh my God, yay, So it's so many things.
Yeah, it is. But children do have magic. I have a friend in Detroit, and her mother passed a few months before my mom passed. And she was very close with her mother and took care of her parents and still taking care of her father. But I was worried about it because she put her life on hold. And this is the person that brought me out to New York to work on for Viacom to be a production manager of the BET Awards. Like, who does that? This is the person to show you how life is. This is the person that gave me the $1 I needed freshman year when I went to Michigan State to be able to catch the Amtrak to come to Chicago to be an extra in Home Alone. It's the same person.
You were in Home Alone?
As an extra in the airport scene.
Were you?
A college student, and I thought I was going to be a film.
Girl, shut up. I'm going to go.
Let's put it on right now. We're ready to do it.
And but my point point is that this woman has been brought into my life by God for a very specific reason. She was the woman that got me to be the extra in Home Alone, and I thought I was going to be all in film, and then took a different turn. And then fast forward to 2010, right? And she's saying, get out to New York before 5 o'clock and you can work on this production. And the next thing you know, I stayed there for 6 months and had the time of my life. That being said, let's give you a backstory. She has 2 cousins that are under 8. And she is like their auntie and they do everything. Those children, my friend doesn't have children or is not, she's also not married. Those children bring my friend so much joy. It's reversing her age. The stress of her parents was aging her. Now, I hope she don't see this. She can be like, bitch, I was aging her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was aging her, right? Emotionally, all of that. Trying to get a job in the D if you're not going to be on the assembly line is very hard.
Yes, it is.
It's very hard. And so she finally got a job, and these kids, I think, have really helped keep her through the lows in life, and she's helping them have memories. So she's helping the children create memories, and they're helping her heal. It's a beautiful thing.
Because I'm always trying to figure out, like, what can I do new with Jaden? You know what I mean? And I mean, he does. And you know, he gives me little stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and he doesn't know it because he's just being a kid.
Being himself.
You know, and it's just the little things, and it's like, oh my God, like, you know, and then sometimes I just sit and look at him like, what, Kiki?
Oh my God, the same.
Like,
we feel like creeps, right? We're just sitting there, I could just sit there and stare at my grandson eating. A simple thing like eating, like, and he'll just look over me like, hey, Granny.
Like, what? Like, what?
That's how sobriety is. Just the other day we were on the phone. And she was just talk, and I'm just loving it all. And then she's like, okay, Grandma, I'm through talking to you. And I was like, dang, she's like, I love you. I'll call you later.
All right,
Sometimes Jaden will call me and he FaceTimes me and he'll come on the screen. I'm like, oh my God, you look so cute today. Look at you, be like, no. And then he'll like hang up the phone. And then he'll call me right back. And I'm like, boy. Like, stop calling, like, stop hanging up on me. But yeah, and I have to remember that because it's just like, oh, this little face. And I remember the baby little face.
Oh, I know.
But the memories also, I feel like that memories can be a repeat memory. You know, I went to my aunt and uncle's, Aunt Jenny and Uncle Les's house from as long as I can remember, Christmas Eve. And we did that up until COVID. And so, you know, I'm in my teens and going to my teens, and I'm going to
my 3rd round of teens.
You're right. No matter how I got there, it's just my teens to the 3rd power. But anyway, so I go there, and you remember that. You remember you going there. You remember us going, and they were like, okay, it's 11 o'clock and we're done. You know, you remember you leaving. You remember us going there. We went in snowstorms. We went, it was raining. We went, it was freezing cold. Then when they moved to different places, you went to there, you went to that, you did this, you did that. So sometimes a memory doesn't have to be something new. You can add in something new to it. But if we go look at the lights in Lincolnwood in Saginaw Village, okay, I'm looking forward to that because I know on the 3rd Saturday of December, that's when we go. So then he remembers that, and then he carries that on with his family.
When we had, I had that whole list that I posted of stuff we were going to do. And so as the night wore on, he was like, okay, Kiki, so when are we going to see the lights? And he always, so my phone is unrestricted to him, so he likes to use my other phone. And so he's in the car, and he's taking pictures with my phone. So it's a bunch of pictures. I got to send them to his mother too. But it's a bunch of pictures that he took as we were going, as we were watching. We go to Saguenay. We've been going. So he sees the same thing. He's like, wait, Kiki, wait, I got to get it. Okay, go. And then, wait, Kiki, okay, go. I got it. It's not blurry. Go. And so he's taking pictures of all these houses with my phone. And he's like, you got to send them. And it's so cool because I remember taking like when Richie and Clifton, we would have our pajamas on and blankets, and we would go look at in my favorite house is the house that has the tree.
Yes.
The entire house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
on
the
the
roof.
roof.
I haven't been in there.
Oh, girl, I got a picture. I'll show it to you.
Really?
And the tree. So it's what it is they put screens on the windows,
Yeah.
but they aligned it so it looks like a tree, and at the top it is a tree on the roof.
Oh, it's an optical
It
illusion.
is. But that is my favorite house, and they have stuffed reindeer on their lawn with a sleigh and everything.
How long they keep it up?
It's down now. I think
Is
they
it
take
down
it down. I
already?
think they take it down after Christmas.
Yeah.
But that's like the main
Like
house, but it
hell.
used to be. Oh, bro, they have professional people come out to
Yes.
those houses out there.
They have it.
Oh, they
Like, you
Wow.
can see the
Oh, those are
cranes
like
and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like they don't
But-
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Here we
hired
are-
Javante.
Here we are again talking about the joy of a child.
Right.
Have you ever thought, or when was the last time you thought about me being an adult, the joy I bring to other people?
Yes.
For example, Kelda. But Kelda, you never thought about it. However, people say it all the time.
They do.
By
and I
joining your
like
life, they
it.
look forward to what your next event is going to be. They look forward to
Well,
the
I
next
love seeing you
cocktail.
guys out. I don't know
You
where
know?
y'all went.
Oh, girl, Monday we had a ball. We
It was
had a
Monday.
ball.
I was last night.
like,
We had a ball.
like it's simple.
Me and Jana was
It's-
like, yeah.
It's simple stuff like that. And do you
Music.
think about it? You know, like the fall fest at your house.
Yeah, that was
From
fun.
the looks of
So
it,
much
you know, I didn't know a lot of people there, but from the looks of it, you guys brought so many people who hadn't been
people that-
together.
Yeah,
we
together.
wanted to. That's what we
And how
wanted
we
to.
did
And
it, like,
it
Yes.
turned into an amazing
Yes.
event. And it's just
Yes.
like, look
Yeah,
at this. Here we
Yes.
are, adults bringing joy
Yes.
to each other through something so simple.
So simple.
Just
So
come
simple.
kick it in my backyard.
Right.
Yes.
Now it's in
Yes, and I, you know,
You
like, I know the whole Danny with the little seat. I know him. But I was
funny.
funny all night long about his
Because he was
little
sitting
ass
there,
seat.
you
And it's
Yeah.
like, and that's what I'm
That
talking
was
about making.
hilarious.
That was hilarious.
We have
I was
done
like, I know
so
he not
many things this year to make memories.
Well, you don't realize how
chair by accident.
you don't realize how fragile people are. First of
Yes.
all, you don't know what people are going through.
Yes.
Right? Like you
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
And so like to have that like little fun banter and laughter.
Yes.
You don't know how many people came out of shells.
Yes.
Shedded, I should say, shedded.
Yeah.
You know,
You can see it a little bit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
people were. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
with
Right.
people. I
Yeah.
know what's going on
Yes.
with people that were
They
there.
had a
But,
good
Yeah.
time.
but everyone was just enjoying
yes,
the
yes, yes,
safe
yes,
spaces.
yes, yes.
I'm
To
grateful
talk
for safe
shit and-
spaces.
yes.
And they
Yes.
aren't
Yes.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
sometimes your old spaces aren't necessarily your safe spaces.
No, they're not.
There are new
Yeah.
portals
Safer.
Yeah.
that are open.
What do they do?
Yeah.
Huh?
Clock it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
So we have another nephew, Jamal, that's been in the background. But do you want to say anything that you're grateful for? We're gonna close out soon, but is
You
there
don't have to
anything-
be on camera.
Right.
Yeah,
you
just
don't.
get the mic, baby. Yeah, just listen. All right, there you go.
For this year, for
You better get this
2025.
right, or I'm snitching.
Not get right. Not get. There is no wrong answer.
Don't listen to
Just
that.
say that.
Well, I was
Don't
gonna say I
bully
was
him.
grateful to have another brother named Javante, but
Take it back.
But I
Feeling
am,
threatened now?
I am very grateful to be a part of like a little village, a little family, and a little group that I didn't know I would be accepted in until like the beginning of the year. So I'm glad to find my little tribe a little bit.
I
So,
love that.
Yes, I love that for you. Yes.
I'm so proud. I like to take the academy.
So to his point, my birthday, we were bringing Javante back home because his nephew was having his birthday
Oh,
party.
we're not gonna talk about that.
Yes,
Please
we
don't
are.
talk
So
about that.
no. So listen. So we come in here. And I just changed my pants because I need to be comfortable because we going over here.
Next party.
And yeah, and it wasn't about the house; it was about the neighborhood. Because you got to be ready when you come.
You gotta look alive.
You gotta be ready.
Look alive.
So we come in, and I'm like, I done found my tribe. Like it was the energy in here. It was so like
And what was the
And I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm not trying to be offensive, but it reminded me of my nieces and nephews. Like it was just so much. It was hood.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was like,
Lilo and Stitch.
right. And the theme was Lilo and Stitch. When I came in, I was like, I done found my tribe. I was so excited. I was like, yes. So we was just supposed to be dropping him off where we stayed 2 hours.
I know. Y'all came to my house the next day to get
Yes.
Oh, and I was there. No, not that time. Not that time.
Literally, I remember our friends talking the next day because we went out after the party here. Like Jamal fell asleep. We woke him back up. We went out to like a street party or whatever, like a block party that was happening in the neighborhood we shouldn't have been in.
How'd that work out?
It was a great time. We're still here. But I remember hearing like when my friends came over the next day, we're cleaning up, we had cooked some food or whatever, and they were like, man, Fonte, your rich aunties walked in the building and they was like, we had the most fun with them. They was talking about Jana with her cowboy hat on.
And the lighting was, I don't know what it was. I was like, this is fabulous lighting. What I'm saying? So I'm taking selfies.
But that was all a tribute to like my siblings. I am like the cool one out of the bunch.
Yeah.
I'm not the wild one. I'm the homebody. I'm the mama of the group.
Yeah.
So I would sit there and be like, I'm not doing that. But as soon as they walk in the door, it's like, why are you sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let's go.
We're here.
Okay.
It was a great time.
We had a ball.
It was a great time.
We had a ball.
They said they had.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, I know. My friends was like, we was in there tearing that Boston trolley up.
Yeah, we was in
Your auntie was like, baby, you need some more on your plate.
we was in the kitchen with the Jello shots, baby.
Oh my goodness.
All 500.
Yes.
Yeah,
we had
a good
And I
time.
had him make peach rings and like
Yes.
gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
So
We ate Jello shots for
I brought some with me.
Yes.
I brought some
We ate
I found one in the freezer about 2 weeks ago. I did.
Okay. So I if nobody has anything else, like I mean, of course we can say more and do more, of course, but we try to keep it to an hour because we know we start to lose people after a while. But we have truly enjoyed this. So I'm saying we. I'm speaking for everybody, but everybody can chime in.
Yes.
But this has been a good conversation. I just want to leave with, we all need to be grateful because the biggest thing to be grateful for is life. We're here. And so many people aren't for so many different reasons. So much craziness in this world. And so I just want to say again that I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for this platform. Like it just kind of fell into my lap. And I was like, I'm going to try to figure out how I can do it, because somebody told me, well, you talk all the time and you do the lives with the drinks and stuff. You can do a podcast. And I'm like, okay, well, we go see and try it. And here we are. Okay. And so I just want to say thank you for tuning in for the, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe it's 8th time or whatever. We're going to do them quarterly. We're starting off quarterly and see how that works. And so we'll be back in March or April of next year to do the first one of the season. We don't know the season yet. Oh my God. Oh God, there's so much that I didn't touch on. That's
Put
okay.
it in the comments.
It's a conversation because
But you can
me and Richie were so blessed this year and it was by accident.
So add that to you can extension of this. And then
I gotta figure out how we can talk about that because I want to. So maybe that'll be the first podcast of next year. How we need to understand how our words
Impact us.
Impact us
girl,
other people.
yes.
Oh God, yeah. I just had
Because
that
Monica's
example.
words bless me. It is.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother show because Monica's words bless me in a way I never thought.
So you're,
Well, that goes
So-
with being intentional.
Yes.
Being intentional.
Yes.
so maybe
And
that's your next talk.
And I know.
That's what I'm saying because the reason why this season is elevation is because of Monica, because she chose it. Because I was like, I can't remember what the word I was saying. Season 2 would be moving up. It was something. And she was like, what about elevation? And I was like, ooh.
Yes, I like that word.
Fast forward to April, I'm blessed with something, and the name of it is elevation.
Oh, look at you seeing your blessing.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that needs to be discussed. That's gonna be.
We're manifesting. There we go.
Yes, manifesting. Your words are
Yes.
It's elevation.
So manifest.
Yes.
Manifest it.
And be
That's
careful
next
of how you use your words.
Yes.
Because they do have power.
They
And
really
you can hurt
do.
people and you don't
So
know
much
which
power.
power.
Yes.
But this is
Sure.
the end of 2025.
Yep.
So what are we gonna?
So
Okay.
how are we gonna end?
Yes. How are we gonna end this
2025?
2025?
Okay, so I would just like to say, whether you like it or not, subscribe, because I want to get my subscribers. But you know, try to tune in. There's other podcasts on the YouTube page, so please subscribe and like it. You know,
Like and
follow
follow.
and all that, comment and all that stuff, because we're really trying to make this bigger than what it is now.
Yes.
And I know it's going to get there, because there's so many things that people need to hear about and discuss that people are not willing to hear about and discuss. I want to say that this podcast is just a branch of several things of Adlek Sirrah Events LLC. There's event planning, there's signature cocktails, there's the ladies empowerment events, the brunches, which are my baby now and my passion. And so what I have started, what I have vowed to start doing, my birthday celebrations now are going to be ladies empowerment brunches, because I want to continue that. So I'm going to celebrate my birthday. I mean, we all know that.
Right.
So I want to turn my birthday celebrations into brunches. So that's
All right.
moving forward.
Okay.
That's what those
Yes.
my birthday celebrations are going to be. So I'm so excited about 2026. I already have the venue. I already have the theme. Like, we're ready. And
I'm
I mean,
excited.
Tim, look, Sandman Sims is about to come out.
Uh-oh.
So please support, and
You about to
also,
get that cane.
right, nephew, I don't know if he's ready, but he needs to get ready.
He ready.
Y'all, holler at
He's
him for
ready.
decor. Like, and again, for any event, this is, and I don't want to say just
Top
Christmas,
notch.
but this is all seasons, because
All seasons.
he
Well said.
does
Good
Halloween, he does Valentine's Day, he does Easter,
point. 4th of
and
July.
like everything.
Hanukkah.
Birthday.
Anything.
Kwanzaa.
Y'all that know me know
Divorce parties.
that-
Yes,
That's a
they're
thing.
happening.
And that's a
Actually,
thing.
one of those.
Yes.
Your,
That's a thing.
your
That's a thing.
family's made up holiday.
Right. Party to party.
I can work with you.
you all know I try for perfection and excellence. Of course, there's no such thing as perfection, but when you strive for it, you get nice stuff. And so I have a creative mind, always have. That's not the issue, but I take my mind and give it to nephew Javante when it comes to decor. So I just pull a bunch of stuff together, and he like reads it and makes it happen. So I'm telling you, like, yeah, and if you don't know how to get to him, hit me and I'll get you to
Or
him.
me
But-
or her or her.
Right.
Any of us.
Here, but if you want, if you
We'll
want
get
a
you
Macy's
there.
Day set up,
Honey.
yes, holla
With
at
Cat
him.
Williams in the back.
That's how I'm
Yeah, if you want Cat Williams without the
And
appearance.
wait till next year for my Christmas. Yes, I'm so excited already. Okay, so that's it. Did I miss anything? What did I miss? Oh, she just said.
No fuckery in 2026.
And so we
Yes.
are ending this year on a positive note, and we're starting 2026 with no fuckery.
No fuckery.
No fuckery.
Zero fucks given.
Zero
Yes.
fuckery in 2026.
Right.
Cheers,
Cheers to
tea,
that.
all that
Cheers
stuff.
to
Have a
that.
happy new year. Be
Happy
safe.
New Year.
Yes.
Peace out.